welcome to week 3 of Berlin Marathon training. Just an easy 11k today, borderline recovery, just to kickstart the week. Workout tomorrow, but 11k today to start week 3 of Berlin Marathon training. Let's get it done. See you in a bit. Details for the run here. See you later. Welcome Tuesday, 20th of June. 2k warm up, 3 times 2k threshold heart rate, taking pace out of it. It's all at heart rate, which is about 178, 183, around that. So it'll be probably similar paces to tempo, but just depending on effort, not aiming for a pace. 2k rest in between each rep, and then 2k cool down for roughly 13k. Doubling later today, so I'll put the details for today's run at the end of this run and the double as well, so I won't vlog for later. But we'll get it done. 2k warm up, touch base after every sort of rep in a bit. Just realised I got my maths wrong. It's not 13k, it'll be about 10k. 6k at work, and then 4k easy with the walks, the rest. Just coming to the end of the walk now. Not enjoying the Bostons. I'm not going to run in these again, I don't think. Just too stiff, hurting my feet. It's quite humid, but not too warm. Sun's not that strong, so but yeah, we'll get going in a sec. 100 metres left. Touch base after the first 2k. 100 metres left on first rep. Heart rate currently 181, so bang on target. There we go. First 2k done. 3:45 for the second one. 3:41 for the first. It's okay. 2-minute rest now, and then second one. See you in a bit. Just realised I messed up on the workout. I had warm up to lap button press, not automatic 2k. So I'm gonna have to improvise the rest of it and just work it out. My own fault, but it's alright. I know what the workout is, I don't need reminding, so it's not difficult distances, just every k. 2-minute rest, so is what it is. Second 2k done. Not showing paces because I've messed the workout out, but going to take 2 minutes pulse watch, 2 minutes standing rest for the last rep. Gutted I've messed the watch up, but there's 20 meters to go. Last rep. It's muggy. 40 meters. Pace a bit off, but it is what it is. There we go. 3:58. Heart rate's 184, so I'm definitely working at the threshold. Tough session, muggy. 2 minutes rest, then jog home, cool down. Weird how far I've come in it. I used to be scared of recording when cars go past. Now it doesn't bother me at all. It's coming up to the end now. 200 meters left. Good session. Tough one, but all at threshold. Put the details on the screen now. And then obviously double later, which I won't vlog, but I'll put the details for that up on the screen as well now. See you tomorrow. Wednesday, 21st of June. 13k easy today and some strides. I'm doing this fasted. I like doing that every now and then. Obviously teaches my body how to burn fat for energy. And it just means I can get it done before my breakfast. Currently trying to put advanced marathoning, Fitzinger's advanced marathoning on my Garmin to listen to while I'm running. So that's done now, so take that off and then we'll get this done. Some strides after this as well, 6 by 15, so it'll be good. No double today, but yeah, warm outside, so yeah, see you tomorrow. Thursday 22nd of June, that's work done for the day. So a 10-mile steady run tonight, 1k warm up, 14k steady, 1k cool down. In the prime X's, just try and get used to them in going a little bit quicker. Obviously I rolled my ankle in them last weekend. Just a bit iffy about them, as in terms of I like them, but just the stability. I want to get used to it. So yeah, the route's got it's made quite a hilly route in the second half. The last sort of 6-7k is quite hilly. But yeah, so I'll keep it nice and steady. About 120, about 160 heart rate, and then sort of about 425 to 435 pace per kilometer. I'm gonna try and take the GoPro to the gym tomorrow. Decided I'm not gonna do the local 5k race. I just think it's a bit too risky. I could go there, absolutely bury myself trying to run like a 17-minute 5k and then end up injured, and that's not the goal. So staying consistent, staying on plan, staying with the fact that staying with the aim of not missing a single run in this build-up. So those eagle-eyed viewers of you that probably follow me on Strava noticed that I've not run for the last 3 days. I'm recording this on Sunday the 25th of June. I don't quite know what I've done. I done my steady run on Friday, which you've just seen. On Thursday, which you've just seen. And then I woke up Friday morning and I just had a pain in my knee, like a bit of an instability, felt a bit sort of weak. Wasn't sure what it was. Put it down to maybe just a bit of fatigue. Left it a day, checked it again yesterday. And I've just got this sort of real bad tightness at the back of my knee, and just a bit of instability in my knee. It's a bit strange on my left knee. I honestly don't know 100% what it is. I suspect it's a muscle called I'll put the word up now, is a popliteus, something like that. Everything I've Googled, it's sort of synonymous with that sort of, or my symptoms are very sort of familiar to what that is. So I've got a bit of KT tape on it now, but ultimately taking 3 days off completely. I've been icing it, and then we're just going to wait and see. I've got a recovery week next week, so obviously we've managed to get 60k in this week, which isn't ideal. It's sort of it's half the distance I wanted to. Obviously I had a big weekend planned, but it is what it is. It's currently 13 weeks today until the marathon. So worst comes worst, I got up to a sub 3 hour shape for Manchester off 8 weeks. So in a bad scenario, I have to take 2 weeks off. I'll still have 11 weeks to get ready for the marathon. It's not ideal. It probably puts an end to the hopes of any 245. But it can't be helped. I literally only just said this week about my goal for this build was to not miss a single run, jinx myself, and then I miss 3 on the bounce. So yeah, a little bit of a niggle. It's not ideal, but I'm not too downbeat about it. When I got injured last year, which I'll show you on screen now, I just kind of got into a bit of a rut and I didn't cross train. I just kind of buried my head in the sand, got a bit upset about it. But this time I'm determined not to. So recovery week next week, I'd planned for 69 kilometers. If I run 0 kilometers next week and every single sort of session is on the bike or the elliptical, so be it. And the week after, my first week of proper marathon prep is 118k. That probably won't be the case. I'll probably need a week at about 50, 60 just to get back into it, just to make sure it's fine, and then we'll start ramping up again. So probably have to adjust the plan a little bit. I probably won't get to a peak of 100 miles. Probably only get to about, instead of 160k, we might get to 130, and then hold it at that maybe. But yeah, we'll see. I genuinely don't know how long this is going to take. It's pretty tight at the minute, but it loosens up. It loosens up throughout the day. I've had the trigger point ball right in there. I've had my thumbs right in there. I've been foam rolling, so I don't think it'll last too long. Hopefully, I don't think there's no bruising, so I don't think there's any sort of there's no severe tear there, which bruising would suggest. So I just think it's a bit of tightness. So we'll give it a rest. We'll give it a chance. But yeah, that's the end of this week's video. Probably a little bit shorter because there's not 3 days running in there. But yeah, next week's recovery week. I'll try and take you through that process, sort of recovering. Well, it's a recovery week anyway, but a recovery week from injury. So I'll try and take you through that process of how I recover, on the bike. Yeah, recovering from a little niggle. But yeah, this is running. This is part of what we do. Little niggles. It's how you cope with them. I'm in a much stronger mindset than I was last time I got injured. So yeah. But thank you for watching. Yeah, that's this week's video. Cross all your fingers and toes that this isn't that serious and I'll get back running soon. But yeah. Thank you very much. See you later.